Hello, everyone. Today, let's learn how to connect and commission the residential smart PV solution with SmartAssistant networking. The solution comprises PV modules, an inverter, and SmartAssistant, an energy storage system (ESS), and chargers. The inverter converts solar energy into green electricity to meet the power consumption needs of the household. The surplus PV energy is stored in the ESS. When the PV energy is insufficient, the ESS discharges energy to meet the load demands. SmartAssistant is a home energy assistant that implements unified scheduling of home energy. It can connect to smart appliances, including chargers, SG-ready heat pumps, and smart switches. Prepare cables. Before connecting cables, ensure that the device switches are off. And the AC switch is turned off. Install PE cables for the ESS and inverter. Select the built-in CT connection mode if the current is less than 63 mA. Select the external CT connection mode if the current exceeds 63 mA. Connect the AC power cables to the cable inlets on the SmartAssistant. Connect the AC power cables to the cable outlets on the SmartAssistant. Prepare an external CT cable. Connect the cable to the 10-pin signal connector. Connect the AC power cables to the cable inlets on the SmartAssistant. Connect the 10-pin signal connector to the SmartAssistant. Route the AC power cables through the external CT, and then connect the cables to the loads. Connect the AC input power cable to the inverter. Before installing a charger, ensure that a protection switch has been installed. Connect the DC terminals of PV modules to the corresponding terminals on the inverter. Connect the DC terminals of an ESS to the battery terminals on the inverter. Connect the DC terminals between cascaded ESSs. Let's start connecting communications cables. Connect the SmartAssistant to the communications terminal on the inverter. Connect the ESS to the communications terminal on the inverter. Connect the cables between the cascaded ESSs. Connect a charger to the LAO port on the SmartAssistant. Connect the charger to the LAN port on the router. If only one charger is available, connect it to the SmartAssistant directly through FE, or to the router through FE or WLAN. If there are two chargers, connect them to the router through FE or WLAN. Do not connect one charger to the SmartAssistant and the other to the router. Connect the LAN port on the router to the WAN port on the SmartAssistant. Turn on the ESS switch. Use safety protection tools. Turn on the main circuit breaker between the SmartAssistant and the grid. Turn on the switch between the inverter and the SmartAssistant. Turn on the DC switch of the inverter.